I'm Joe Rogan, the host of The Joe Rogan Experience, and you're watching the Andre and Tired Peasant Network.
I got some shameless plugs because this is important. If you're not subscribed to the Andre and Tired Peasant Network, please do. Just go on my profile if you're on Twitter, and after this live stream, and click on my link tree. It's right on top. It's just that simple. Okay. Let me get to it. I have to rewind it. Here you go.
Wow.
Hey, why they always treat politicians like celebrities? Politicians are not motherfucking celebrities. Damn. God, ain't these people, man. JD Vance supposed to serve you, but you kissing his ass. JD. Ah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. First of all, aren't I a lucky guy? Isn't she lovely and amazing? Greetings, Milwaukee, my fellow Americans and my fellow Republicans. My name is JD Vance from the great state of Ohio. Tonight, W-H-I-O.
Ah, please. Somebody texted me. But anyway, no, network spitting. Like, come on, man. I'm here listening to this on my headphones. And this JD Vance is not a celebrity. Stop doing this shit, people. No politician is a celebrity. Jeez.
O-H-I-O. You guys, we're gonna chill with the Ohio love. We gotta win Michigan too here, so. My friends, tonight is a night of hope, a celebration of what America once was, and with God's grace, what it will soon be again. And it is a reminder of the sacred duty we have to preserve the American experiment, to choose a new path for our children and grandchildren. But as we meet tonight, we cannot forget that this evening could have been so much different. Instead of a day of celebration, this could have been a day of heartache and mourning. For the last 8 years, President Trump has given everything he has to fight for the people of our country.
Of course, JD Vance gonna bootlick the fuck out of Trump. Like, that ain't nothing new. Like, I expected that. Like, he picked you for no reason at all. I had to dig deep into JD Vance, man. I mean, I should have did my fucking research, but yesterday I was editing a video for Tired Peasant, so I couldn't do that. And also, behind me, y'all can see I'm playing in college football 25, so Trump don't look all that happy.
He didn't need politics, but the country needed him. Did it? Now, prior to running for president, he was one of the most successful businessmen in the world. He had everything anyone could ever want in a life. And yet, instead of choosing the easy path, he chose to endure abuse, slander, and persecution. And he did it because he loves this country.
Okay. Well, Trump don't love the country. Trump loves himself, but okay. I let it continue.
I want all Americans to go and watch the video of a would-be assassin coming a quarter of an inch from taking his life. Consider the lies they told you about Donald Trump, and then look at that photo of him, defiant, fist in the air, when Donald Trump rose to his feet in that Pennsylvania field. All of America stood with him.
I'm so tired of bullshit, man. It like, damn, shit.
And what did he call us to do for our country? To fight for America. Even in his most perilous moment, we were on his mind. His instinct was for us, for our country, to call us to something higher, to something greater, to once again be citizens who ask what our country needs of us. Now consider what they said. They said he was a tyrant. They said he must be
Trump not a tyrant, he just a bullshit artist, but okay.
stopped at all costs. But how did he respond? He called for national unity, for national calm, literally right after an assassin nearly took his life. He remembered the victims of the terrible attack, especially the brave Corey Compertori, who gave his life to protect his family. God bless him. And then President Trump flew to Milwaukee and got back to work. Now that's the man I've gotten to know personally over the last few years. He is tough, and he is, but he cares about people. He can stand defiant against an assassin one moment and call for national healing the next. He is a
Yeah. A bullet ricocheted off the podium and hit the piece of podium here in the ear. Yeah. He called for healing. Okay. The same Trump that told his base to stand by, stand back, whatever, stand by, stand down, what the fuck. Then I don't call for healing because I almost got shot. No, I almost got shot. Oh man. Okay, and continue.
beloved father and grandfather, and of course, a once-in-a-generation business leader. He's the man who is feared by America's adversaries, but 2 nights ago, in a Sarah moment, said goodnight to his 2 boys, told them he loved them, and made sure to give each of them a kiss on the cheek. And I will say, Don and Eric squirmed the same way my 4-year-old does when his daddy tries to give him a kiss on the cheek. Sorry, guys. He is all those things, but tonight we celebrate he is our once and future President of the United States of America. Now, I want to respond to his call for unity myself. We have a big tent in this party on everything from national security to economic policy. But my message to you, my fellow Republicans, is we love this country and we are united to win. Right. Now, I think our disagreements actually make us stronger. That's what I've learned in my time in the United States Senate, where sometimes I persuade my colleagues and sometimes they persuade me. And my message to my fellow Americans, those watching from across the country, is shouldn't we be governed by a party that is unafraid to debate ideas and come to the best solution?
I've lost my train of thought. Fuck. Yeah, of course he gonna bootlick Trump's ass. Like, what else is new? I'm gonna play all this.
That's the Republican Party of the next 4 years, united in our love for this country and committed to free speech and the open exchange of ideas. And so tonight, Mr. Chairman, I stand here humbled, and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to say I officially accept your nomination to be Vice President of the United States of America.
Oh, God.
Now, never in my wildest imagination could I have believed that I'd be standing here tonight. I grew up in Middletown, Ohio, a small town where people spoke their minds, built with their hands, and loved their God, their family, their community, and their country with their whole hearts. But it was also a place that had been cast aside and forgotten by America's ruling class in Washington. When I was in the 4th grade, a career politician by the name of Joe Biden supported NAFTA, a bad trade deal that sent countless good jobs to Mexico.
I'm telling you, man, Trump outsourced jobs too. Oh, man. I know how this speech is going to be, but yeah, just full of bullshit. Just politicians throwing your bullshit. Now, politicians throwing meat to their bases, and then they eating it up like dogs. That's what it is.
When I was a sophomore in high school, that same career politician named Joe Biden gave China a sweetheart trade deal that destroyed even more good American middle-class manufacturing jobs. When I was a senior in high school, that same Joe Biden supported the disastrous invasion of Iraq, and at each step of the way, in small towns like mine in Ohio or next door in Pennsylvania or Michigan, in states all across our country, jobs were sent overseas and our children were sent to war. And
wow. Oh, man. I just throwing red meat to your base. Then Joe Biden, when his brain, decided to work, he throw blue meat to his base. Trump is a liar. He's a liar. Oh, God.
I agree. And somehow, a real estate developer from New York City by the name of Donald J. Trump was right on all of these issues while Biden was wrong. President Trump knew even then that we needed leaders who would put America first. Now, thanks to these policies that Biden and other out-of-touch politicians in Washington gave us, our country was flooded with cheap Chinese goods, with cheap foreign labor, and in the decades to come, deadly Chinese fentanyl. Joe Biden screwed up, and my community paid the price. Now, I was lucky. Despite the closing factories and the growing addiction in towns like mine, in my life, I had a guardian angel by my side. She was an old woman who could barely walk, but she was tough as nails. I called her Mamaw, the name we hillbillies gave to our grandmothers. Mamaw raised me as my mother struggled with addiction. Mamaw was in...
Oh, here's the deep story. Typical politician-y talk. Oh, my mamaw, she raised me I'm poor. I didn't have no money. Oh, you know, just that typical bullshit. Wow. A person that's hungry on the street, that's homeless, living under a bridge. Yeah, that story will feed them tonight, or put a roof over their head, wouldn't it? Fuck out of here, man.
In so many ways, a woman of contradiction. She loved the Lord, ladies and gentlemen. She was a woman of very deep Christian faith. But she also loved the F word.
I love the F word too. Fuck this, fuck that. Fuck insincere people.
I'm not kidding. She could make a sailor blush. Now, she once told me, when she found out that I was spending too much time with a local kid who was known for dealing drugs, that if I ever hung out with that kid again, she would run him over with her car. That's true. And she said, JD, no one will ever find out about it.
See, this is why me and Tired Peasant and False Dyke RBN, Do Dissonance. This is why we are post-duopoly. See, we know this shit is just a show. See, these conventions, this is just a show, you know, for the NPCs. This is what all this about. See, I ain't gonna play much of this. I'm gonna play a few more minutes of this. I'm cutting this off because.
Now, thanks to that mammal, things worked out for me. After 9/11, I did what thousands of other young men my age did in that time of soaring patriotism and love of country. I enlisted in the United States Marines. Semper Fi to my fellow Marines. Now, I left the Marines after 4 years and went to the Ohio State University. I'm sorry, Michigan. I had to get that in there.
Damn, man, these people. Shut up. Ease. Damn.
Come on. We've had enough political
Hey, I can say this about Biden, though. You don't see nobody acting like this around Biden. According to
and I've said this over and over again, Joe Biden was not picked in 2020 because he was the only person who could beat Trump. He was picked because he was the only person that could beat Bernie Sanders, rightly or wrongly. And by the way, for the Sanders fans out there, I'm not judging, but that conclusion was made, okay? Oh my gosh, coming out of Nevada, Bernie Sanders is going to be the nominee. And people, just like they are now, back then said, yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So they were looking for an alternative. And tip of the hat to Joe Biden, he had the record. 8 great years as vice president.
To one of those conservative Democrats, I think he went on NBC, he said he didn't vote for Biden because they liked it. They didn't vote for Biden to get rid of Bernie Sanders.
violence. Now, after Ohio State, I went to Yale Law School, where I met my beautiful wife. And then I started businesses to create jobs in the kind of places that I grew up in. Now, my work taught me that there is still so much talent and grit in the American heartland. There really is. But for these places to thrive, my friends, we need a leader who fights for the people who built this country. We need a leader who's not in the pocket of big business, but answers to the working man, union and non-union alike. A leader who won't sell out to multinational corporations, but will stand up for American companies and American industry.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
What?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
A leader who rejects Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's Green New scam and fights to bring back our great American factories. We need President Donald J. Trump.
No, we need Jill Stein. We need, hell, Claudia de la Cruz. Hell, that's what he need. We don't need no motherfucking Donald Trump. We don't need no motherfucking Joe Biden. Those two fuckers are fucking imbeciles that... I ain't continue, man. Sorry, I'm not into it today. I'm just, typical business. So, yeah. My headspace fine. It's fine. Sometimes you see stuff that kind of,
Some people tell me I've lived the American dream, and of course they're right, and I'm so grateful for it. But the American dream that always counted most was not starting a business or becoming a senator or even being here with you fine people, though it's pretty awesome. My most important American dream was becoming a good husband and a good dad, of being able to give... I wanted to give my kids the things that I didn't have when I was growing up, and that's the accomplishment that I'm proudest of. That tonight, I'm joined by my beautiful wife, Usha, an incredible lawyer and a better mom, and our three beautiful kids, Ewan, who's 7, Vivek, who's 4, and Mirabelle, who's 2. Now, they're back at the hotel, and kids, if you're watching, Daddy loves you very much, but get your butts in bed. It's 10 o'clock.
LOL.
But my friends, things did not work out well for a lot of kids I grew up with. Every now and then, I will get a call from a relative back home who asks, "Did you know so-and-so?" And I'll remember a face from years ago, and then I'll hear they died of an overdose. As always, America's ruling class wrote the checks. Communities like mine paid the price. For decades, that divide between the few with their power and comfort in Washington and the rest of us only widened. From Iraq to Afghanistan, from the financial crisis to the Great Recession, from...
Oh yeah, I forgot. JD Vance, was in the Marines or some shit? Then I think somebody looked it up. They said that's doctored, so...
Open borders to stagnating wages, the people who govern this country have failed and failed again.
Hold on, I got a comment right quick. It says, this is from Eric Powey. What's up, man? He said they wanted to deport Usha, Melania, and their family because they believe only white birthright citizenship, mass deportation. Ah, man, you crazy, bro. Yeah. Melania, ain't she Russian or some shit? And Usha, I don't know who that is. Hell, shit. But yeah, man. Yeah, since they care about immigration, I mean, get those immigrants out. Y'all remember what Tucker Carlson said? They dirty and something else he said. So, yeah. Back to the video, y'all.
That is, of course, until a guy named Donald J. Trump came along. President Trump represents America's last best hope to restore what, if lost, may never be found again. A country where a working-class boy born far from the halls of power can stand on this stage as the next vice president of the United States of America. But my fellow Americans here in this stage and watching at home, this moment is not about me, it's about all of us, and it's about who we're fighting for. It's about the auto worker in Michigan wondering why out-of-touch politicians are destroying.
I like Yo, JD Van, I got a tip for you though. You said out of touch politicians. All these politicians out of touch. Like, y'all don't like every 4 years you motherfuckers go to the hoods. But the hood need help every fucking day. See what I'm saying? Y'all talk to the hood, that's all y'all do. Yeah, you know, at least I say this: if y'all gonna go to the hood, at least bring mutual aid to the hood. Like, hell, I'm just motherfucking saying. Like y'all go there, pander, and like Trump, he went to a barber shop. The motherfucker Trump, he ain't go in the barber shop. I think he was on like a damn computer or some shit. I forgot, but man, yeah, out of touch. Hell yeah.
Their jobs. It's about the factory worker in Wisconsin who makes things with their hands and is proud of American craftsmanship. It's about the energy worker in Pennsylvania and Ohio who doesn't understand why Joe Biden is willing to buy energy from tin pot dictators across the world when he could buy it from his own citizens right here in our own country.
Y'all know what though? Play a few more minutes and I'm gonna log off. This shit boring. But anyway, I for sure Trump gonna pick a woman though. I really thought that though, but hey.
You guys are a great crowd. Wow. And And it's about, our movement is about single moms like mine who struggled with money and addiction but never gave up. And I'm proud to say that tonight my mom is here, 10 years clean and sober. I love you, Mom.
Oh, mommy, you know, you gotta, yay, you got one for mommy.
And you know, Mom, I was thinking, it'll be 10 years officially in January of 2025. And if President Trump's okay with it, let's have the celebration in the White House. And our movement, ladies and gentlemen, it's about grandparents all across this country who are living on Social Security and raising grandchildren they didn't expect to raise. And while we're on the topic of grandparents, let me tell you another Mamaw story. Now, my Mamaw died shortly before I left for Iraq in 2005. And when we went through her things, we found 19 loaded handguns. They were... thing is, they were stashed all over her house, under her bed, in her closet, in the silverware drawer. And we wondered what was going on, and it occurred to us that towards the end of her life, Mamaw couldn't get around so well. And so this frail old woman made sure that no matter where she was within arm's length of whatever she needed to protect her family. That's who we fight for. That's American spirit.
I know I'm not paying attention to this. It ain't my fault, just business, but y'all know what though, man? It's typical, my mother and my kids, and I'm done with this, man. I'm done with this shit. I can't take no more. Damn, I got some more comment. Holy shit. I'll get y'all comments in a minute. You know what? I'll play a few more minutes of this. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, I'm gonna put Ty Peasant's cash out, man. She's having financial difficulties. So yeah, donate to her cash app. It's Liz4285. And if you got $1, man, donate $1. You got $5, donate $5. I know everybody's struggling, everybody going through, but in order for this network to work, she can't work 2 jobs. She already got a job, so I ain't gonna tell you what she working in y'all business, but just slide a few dollars. We're not near monetization status yet on YouTube, so I'm gonna play a few more minutes of this, and I'm gonna get to the 270 to win map, because I'm so sick of these motherfuckers pandering. Ah!
Now, Joe Biden has been a politician in Washington for longer than I've been alive. 39 years old. Kamala Harris is not much further behind. For half a century, he's been the champion.
Hey, anyone that's watching this live, oh Lord, anyone that's in the audience, what Kamala Harris said to him, I want to know, because I haven't been paying attention to this shit. I've been going through stuff, so if somebody in the chat, type it out, put it in the comment section, I appreciate it. I just want to know what the fuck she said.
Of every major policy initiative to make America weaker and poorer. And in 4 short years, Donald Trump reversed decades of betrayals inflicted by Joe Biden and the rest of the corrupt Washington insiders. He created the greatest economy in history for workers. Really was amazing. There's this chart that shows worker wages, and they stagnated for pretty much my entire life until President Donald J. Trump came along. Workers' wages went through the roof. And just imagine what he's going to do when we give him 4 more years.
Four more years. Oh God. Oh man.
Months ago, I heard some young family member observe that their parents' generation, the baby boomers, could afford to buy a home when they first entered the workforce. But I don't know, this person observed, if I'll ever be able to afford a home. The absurd cost of housing is the result of so many failures.
Well, Twitter, boy. Twitter's crazy, bro. The shit
and it reveals so much about what's broken in Washington. I can tell you exactly how it happened.
Yeah, Washington broken because people like you, J.D. Vance. It's broken because you don't work for the people. You guys listen to your donors. The donors tell you how to govern. To be honest with you, they want a tax break or they want a big subsidy. You give it to them, and they get richer, and workers like me and other folks get fucked. So, yeah. And to the people that say I'm a Trump supporter on TikTok, Trump and JD Vance is just as fucked up as Biden and Kamala. So, because the reason why I'm talking about Biden more than Trump is because Trump is the president, right? Like, for real, y'all, man, I'm gonna start sharing some of my Facebook posts on Twitter. Man, I used to eat Trump alive on Facebook, man. Yeah, I was on Facebook. Back to the video. I'm done with this shit.
Wall Street barons crashed the economy and American builders went out of business. As tradesmen scrambled for jobs, houses stopped being built. The lack of good jobs, of course, led to stagnant wages. And then the Democrats flooded this country with millions of illegal aliens. So citizens had to compete with people who shouldn't even be here for precious housing. Joe Biden's inflation crisis, my friends, is really an affordability crisis. And many of the people that I grew up with can't afford to pay more for groceries, more for gas, more for...
I got a question, JD Vance. Are you gonna you and Trump, are y'all gonna lower prices? No, prices just gonna stay the same. Oh, Republicans do this shit too, just like the Democrats. They always talk about the problem, but somebody said they talk about the problem, they don't find solutions. Oh, price is a Democrat in the White House. Oh, gas prices are high. Oh, grocery prices are high.
rent, and that's exactly what Joe Biden's economy has given them. So prices soared, dreams were shattered, and China and the cartels sent fentanyl across the border, adding addiction to the heartache. But ladies and gentlemen, that is not the end of our story. We've heard about villains and their victims. I've talked a lot about that, but let me tell you about the future. President Trump's vision is so simple and yet so powerful. We're done, ladies and gentlemen, catering to Wall Street. We'll commit to the working man.
Commit to the working man.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
You commit to the working man, huh? Okay, yeah. You commit to the working man. The working man have a thriving wage. Universal health care, paid time off, maternity leave, motherfucking shit, high speed rail, housing for all, food for all. Yeah, you know, that's catering to the working man. But now you talking about lowering taxes to the rich, then the rich give it to us like sugar down from nuns, man. What's this, 1984? Boy. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this. Oh boy, I can't take no more. I seen that on my timeline on YouTube, and I just had to react to it real quick. Just same old, let's give him a show bullshit. That's all it is. He's not gonna do shit for you. If you are normally watching this and you look at JD Vance like he's a celebrity, or you like the way he he talks more professional. The ones that talk professional are the ones that are fucked up. like dog, like, man, y'all, man, man, I wish there's a way we could break everybody out of the duopoly. Like, holy shit.